And away they go from that 1600-meter marker. Cherry and O, he's up there today. He's one of the leaders for now. So Cherry and O's been pressed forward over here, but there's a bit of speed. Last Storm's right up then. Grand Destiny also looking for a good position. Euphoric's only got 2 to make up and continues to improve around runners. Then comes Honest Quest, who's watching every move of Cherry and O. Silver Stardust behind that one, racing 5 lengths off them. Sugar Snap. Dalil's racing behind that one. That's racing towards the back end of the field. Then comes Alado's Pride. Young Nelson and Izzy Estia is going to have to get past them all. Past the 1,000 they go, and the speed is quite good for now. It's Last Storm who takes him to the 900 as a 1.5 length leader. Euphoric's in second. Cherry and O, no excuses against the panels in third. Then comes Grand Destiny. Silver Stardust. Behind that one is Honest Quest, only 5 lengths off the leader. Sugar Snap is behind that, Dalil. Then comes Alado's Pride, Young Nelson, and towards the back end is Izzy Estia. So Last Storm is still in front, going nicely with the orange sleeves and the orange cap. And here's Cherry and O, who's now been angled to the middle of the track, and Samanga Khumalo's about to go on that one. And Cherry and O moves up to Last Storm. On the inside is Alado's Pride. Dalil, then comes Honest Quest, and Grand Destiny is towards the outside, but it's Cherry and O and Last Storm. Last Storm, Cherry and O, Grand Destiny. Last Storm, Honest Quest, Cherry and O to the outside. Cherry and O is starting to fight back. Grand Destiny, and I think Cherry and O, the horse with a movie star looks, I think he's done enough to win it. To beat Grand Destiny, Last Storm, and Honest Quest has run fourth. He's a good horse. He had no right to win today. He had to shoulder 61.5 kilograms. He was a beaten horse at the 100. And Samanga puts a stick into the left hand, and here he goes. Cherry and O, he's going to put his head down the final strides, and that's 3 races down and 3 wins for him. He'll remain unbeaten. Well done to Henning Pretorius. Well done to the Summerhill Equestrian Park, and of course to Gavin Smith. They look to have a nice horse on their hands. You don't want to get overly excited. A 68 handicap, but everything was against him today.
Don't you just love racing? This is what it's about. As a young horse, he's 3 years old. He comes out this afternoon winning 2 from 2. But on paper, he had a lot to do, I promise you, because there were seasoned campaigners here, and at the weights, this horse really had to dig deep today. And dig deep, he did for Mr. Henning Pretorius. So well done to you, sir. Not just a great-looking horse as well, but he's got the heart. And I thought he was perfectly ridden last time out by Keegan de Mello, and the first time. This time out, he had Samanga Khumalo aboard, and it's going to be great to get different feedback from a different jockey, because I can tell you what, you could take Poison 150 out that he was going to get beaten this afternoon. Well done.
Thank you so much, Mr. Neil. Obviously, big thanks to Mr. Smith. And obviously, it's a big yard, and there's a whole lot of hard work that's put in. And just got in the ring. He just, he knows the horse ability, and obviously a little bit of my ability. He just said, just get 3 to find, and let them just pull him around and come in the straight, allow him to unwind, and that's all I'll tell you. And earlier on, he came out, I was like, I might have come out slightly sluggish, but he quickly recovered, and I ended up placing him following one, and I felt I could have let one more, but you don't want to do that because he's a big striding horse. He headed freely, came in the straight, just follow the leaders, and I think when it was time to actually ask him for an effort, he took a little bit of time, but just put back on my head the weight, Also, I couldn't go early, and I couldn't leave it too late. I just...
Time it perfectly.
I just tried my best, I felt I could get to the front horse. It's done too much. But obviously, the lightweight, we're carrying 61.5. It's a bit too much for a young horse. But, he's really quite nice. There's a lot of room for improvement. And again, to Mr. Smith, what a crack of a horse to be actually to win 3 in a row here. It's not easy. It takes a whole lot of guts to actually pick races. But big thanks to him, and again, big thanks to the owners. I think in the future, he's definitely going to have a bright future, and there's more room for improvement. So again, to the teams, Smith team, well done to them. Maurice Fontaine, Vuchabas Drift, well done to them. And again, to the Blink fans. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah, whoop, whoop. Why not? Because Here's a horse that we're all pulling for because you want a horse to come out and be unbeaten for as long as possible. And I tell you what, Gavin, when I saw it was running, I said, yes, it's running. And when I looked at what it was running against and at the weights, I thought to myself, nah, it's going to be a tough day today. How did you see it?
I saw it exactly the same as that, Neil. I know he's got the natural progression and he's shown it at work and he's come on all the time. But, you know, a youngster taking on older horses, stepped him up to a mile now, which he's looking for. But, you know, 61 on his back, hard knockers. They weren't going to make it easy for him, and it's exactly the way the race panned out. It wasn't easy, but I could see as well down the straight he was sort of holding back a little bit, trying to edge in behind the horse in front of him. But Simango got the best out of him when it counted most. Top ride and hard-stepping stuff. But lovely for all his supporters. He's such a beautiful horse. He's got a special place in our heart. He's a big gentleman at home, and he can actually be a bully. But he's such a fun horse, and just very well done to Henning. He said, I'm going to give him a heart attack. Because last time he just got, he says today, he said, no, his hands are sweating. And he said, no, you know what I mean? He's a man that's got horses all over, and he's got his own horses and stuff. So, you know, that passion is what you want to get out of racing, Neil. You know, that's what makes us get up in the morning. So just, I'm just grateful to have another winner with him, and it's great to have him in the yard. And to Henning, I appreciate the support, and thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood.
Well done, Gavin.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to put it out there for Mr. Henning Pretorius. Sir, we need to see you here in Koberga the next time your horse runs. We'd love to meet you and catch up with you on the local frontier. And so I think you need to make a plan and book a flight in advance, talk to your trainer, and make sure that you are here, because you've got a lovely horse. We love him to bits here, the horse with the movie star looks, but it'll be a pleasure meeting you on our local front as well. Well done to all the connections involved, and that's number one, Cherry New. Heart-stopping stuff, but oh my goodness, really a good deserving win.